Good morning, everybody. Grocery haul, grocery haul, grocery haul. Alert, alert, grocery haul. We're doing a grocery haul. I just went to Aldi and I want to show you what I got. As you may know, I have weird feelings about Aldi, all right? Sometimes their stuff is weird and strange and just not right. There's just something not right about some of their stuff. But other stuff I am totally fine with, and that's the kind of stuff that I picked up today. I did go rogue with one item. We'll get to it. Anyway, boring stuff out of the way. Just 2 jugs of water, one for me to drink, and maybe some for the iron. The iron deserves a little treat for water steam, you know? And again, I buy water because our water is gross. Tastes like water softener. And I can't handle that. I can't do it. So I buy that. I also picked up, of course, fun waters. We always like to have a fun water. I got a pack of strawberry and a nice pack of blackberry. It's just nice to have a little flavorful water treat. I know people are like, it tastes like TV static. What's the point? I don't like it. I like that. I like the very minimal flavor because I'm the weirdo who waters down their juice, okay? Don't come for me. Got a little pack of some 0 sugar peach tea. I didn't check what the fake sugar was. Aspartame. Might not be very delicious. That's okay. We'll try it anyway. Peach tea, it just seems like peach tea season. It's finally starting to be nice out again. It's so sunny the past couple days. All our snow is gone and now it's just mud. But peach tea for those summer vibes. I'm loving it. I'm digging it. Moving on. Look, if you watched my last video, look what I remembered this time. A nice little bag of black beans. And we will be cooking some of those up today. I'm very excited. Along with these sweet potatoes that I have had for like 3 weeks and just have been putting off cooking because they just take so dang long. I bought a little bag of mandarins because they were only $2.99 for this whole bag. And I've been wanting to eat them for so long, but every other grocery store that I go to, they're like $8, $9 a bag. And I'm like, I don't know about that, you guys. $2.99. $2.99 for a little pack of mandies. We'll see how the quality is, you know? We'll have to judge that later on. Moving on, some granola. I got a nice little bag of cranberry cashew. Yummy. And then this one is coconut cacao. Every once in a while, I just go through like a granola and yogurt kick, and that's like just really what I really enjoy eating. And I'm on one of those kicks now. So that's why I got 2 bags of granola. I'm kind of also hoping that maybe this grocery shop will hold me over for like 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll see how it is. And then to go with our granola, of course, got to get some yogurt. We just hit up that honey vanilla Greek yogurt. Looks good. I didn't check how much sugar was in here because I don't really like sweet yogurt. Why did I not check? 23 grams and 2/3 of a cup? Damn. This might be too sweet for me, but we'll see. Some sweet and salty peanut granola bars. I used to love these so much when I was like in school. Having one of these in my lunchbox was always so much fun. I know that they're just like so sweet, so sugary. Like, what's the point? They're delicious. That's the point, okay? I love them. And then I got some peanut butter chocolate chip chewy granola bars because just granola bars are so good. And also just nostalgic. Peanut butter sandwich crackers. They're just good. I don't know what else to say. Parmesan and herb wavy sweet potato chips. I love a ruffled chip, even though they do tend to cut your mouth a little bit more. Sweet chili brown rice crisp. What else have we got in this bag? I don't know when Aldi started carrying Rouse. This is one of my favorite pasta sauces that I have on hand. And they had the roasted garlic, and it was only, I want to say $6.99, which is cheaper than usual. And I love this stuff. I got a nice little jar of peanut butter, some creamy, just peanuts and salt. For some reason, okay, this is one of the weird Aldi things. Their other peanut butters they have, if you look at the ingredients, not only do they have palm oil in them, but they all have molasses. Why are you putting molasses in my peanut butter? Like what's the need? Why are you doing that? That's weird. This is the only one that they have that is just peanuts and salt. I don't mind a sweetened peanut butter, I really don't, but if this is all I can get, I don't want the molasses. It makes the flavor weird, all right? Maybe people are like, you can't taste the molasses. Yes, you can. It's not right. Their other peanut butters are just not right, okay? So that's the peanut butter I got. Got some organic zucchini. I'm a zucchini girl. If you know me, I love zucchini. Little baby snacking tomatoes on the vine. I love little tomatoes like this. I just love them so much. And my favorite thing is that they're usually from Ontario. Support Canadian, guys. Support them. We got blackberries and raspberries. These were an impulse purchase. Blueberries. I don't usually eat blueberries that much, but it was only $2.99 for a whole pint of blueberries. Where are they from? Peru? We're supporting Peru, you guys. Peru blueberries. We'll see how those are. Look at these big nudes. They're huge. They're huge. Rigatti. Paccheri rigatti. And I got the sauce, and then I saw these and I went, whoa, we're getting those. So I got them. And I'm gonna make these up with that sauce and then just like some ground beef, just super simple, super basic. I've never had a huge fat noodle like that and I'm very excited about it. Chicken egg rolls, those caught my eyes. They seemed fun. I'd like to try those out. 2 little bags of frozen broccoli. I'm a broccoli girl. I love frozen broth. Some pork tamales, delicious, lovely. Some vanilla blueberry goat cheese. I got some meatballs. These are yummy, I like them. I also bought ground beef. Maybe we'll just make a super meaty sauce. We'll do the ground beef minced in the sauce, and then we'll also add in the meatballs. That seems really delicious, so that's probably what's gonna happen. And last but not least, in this bag, I saw cilantro lime marinated chicken breast. I was not sure about these because I did see a review on Reddit saying that the lime in the marinade like makes the chicken super tough, and I was like, this is a risky purchase. This is a very risky purchase. So this is our very rogue, risky Aldi purchase to see if it's weird or not. I thought maybe we could cook up this chicken and then we'll have it with the black beans and then also the sweet potatoes, which I will finally cook up because they need to be cooked. And that's it for the food. Oh! Didn't do that. You saw nothing. Tamales down. Tamales down. I guess this is technically another risky Aldi purchase. I wanted to try out their toilet paper. We're kind of low and we need it, but I wasn't going to a store that carries our usual brand that we're very loyal to, Cottonelle. We're a Cottonelle household, okay? So I just thought, I'll just get like a tiny pack. And then if Grant doesn't like it, I'll just use it until it's gone. $7 for 48 rolls, 12 mega rolls. Why can't they just tell us how many sheets there are? Last but not least, my most impulsive purchase that maybe I should include in Cookie Fund because it seems a little bit silly. So I think I'm going to include it in Cookie Fund, which is fine because I have so much Cookie Fund left over for the month. If you're unaware, Cookie Fund is my $100 I give myself every month to just buy like silly fun things with that aren't like necessities and whatnot. So, and I bought watch bands already this month. So that was like under $10. And then this was 20. So our little dog Clementine, she's a burrower. The dachshund comes out strong in her, okay? I've always wondered if she would like one of these kinds of beds where you can like burrow in it and be under a blanket because she loves to be under the blankets in my bed. And when she's sleeping on like the other beds, she's always curled up in like a nest that she makes of herself of blankets. So I thought, $20, let's see if she likes this. And I brought her outside while I was bringing the groceries in and she seemed very excited about this. She already put her dirty paws on it, so it will not be returned because now it has been christened by Clementine. So it's a happy little Clementine bed. And that's our Aldi haul. Woo! You know what? I'm actually gonna eat a granola bar right now. Live taste test. Let's go. Oh my God, they're so small. No wonder that box is only like $1 something. These are comically tiny. But you know what? That's probably all you really need. That is the tiniest granola bar I've ever seen in my life. But it's sweet, it's salty, it's chewy. That's all I need in a granola bar. Just a little tiny treat, okay? All right, I'm gonna put all this stuff away and then we'll reconvene when it's time to start making black beans. Why am I so excited about making Instant Pot black beans? Please explain it to me because I don't know. I'm just very excited to do it with you guys. I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna see if Clemmy likes this and I'll be back. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? I have a feeling that if we leave her alone with this, she's going to shred it. So maybe this is a supervised nap position. Thoughts? Feelings? Well, she seems pretty comfy. Look at those teefies. Look at those teefies. Okay, enjoy. Bye. Okay, the groceries are put away. I tidied up the kitchen a little bit. You can't tell. Clemmy loves her bed, by the way. And now it's finally time to make these beans that I'm way too excited about. Why? Why am I so excited about beans? I don't know. I'm just using a random recipe that I found on the internet specifically for Instant Pot black beans. And we got about a pound of beans, 3 cups of water, onion, salt, olive oil, some spices. The oven is preheating right now, so I can just throw the sweet potatoes in whole, just on like a baking pan. I've stabbed them a couple times. So they're just gonna like slow roast in there and get really sweet and soft and delicious. And that's how I like to do my sweet potatoes, which is why I've been avoiding it because it takes a really long time. I'm just gonna use up this entire onion because I feel like if I don't, it'll go bad in the fridge. Hi, Clementine. I think the reason that I really want to make these black beans is because I'm very susceptible to seeing things on like Reddit or Instagram or something. And I'm pretty sure I saw a post of someone being like, I started eating a cup of black beans every day and my sleep has never been better and my hair has never been shinier. And like, of course, black beans have a ton of nutritional value to them and they're really tasty. So like, why not eat more? Whether or not that post is true and whether or not I will see any benefits like that, it got me thinking. Beans. I love beans. And I really have been trying to incorporate more beans into my life. And chickpeas are good, and white beans are good, but black beans, man, there's just something about them. They're just so special. Oh, this is a potent onion. I think also it was supposed to only be like a small onion, but I'm pretty sure that if I don't use this whole onion up, I will forget that it exists. And then it'll just be sad and go bad in the fridge. Man, the Instant Pot is so great. I don't use it nearly enough. And then we're gonna add our spices. And then our water and deglaze, add beans, etc., etc. We got this on lock. This is so simple. So we have a neighbor across the street from us who has like a garage gym and he chooses to work out with the garage door open and he blasts music. So you have no choice but to listen to it along with him. And I think he just listens to like the same workout playlist every time because it always starts off with Rihanna. Every time. That's the start out song. That must be his pump up song. I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's not a bad playlist. Just wish I wasn't forced to listen to it. All right. Let's deglaze our pot so that the beans don't burn. Beans are on the go. Sweet potatoes are on the go. Kind of a hands-off meal from here on out. Well, until it's time to cook the chicken. I think I'll just throw the chicken, maybe I'll like cut it up into strips and just throw it in the air fryer, TBH. I love putting chicken in the air fryer. Last week we had baking with Tara. This week we get cooking with Tara. But I'm not nearly as confident in my cooking skills as I am in my baking skills. All right, let's do some quick dishes and then I will treat myself to some sewing for a little bit. Sewing plans. So right now I'm working on a shirt in between my jeans. This is like my easy project. And not going so easy because I'm a silly bitch, okay? So I'm just making the Ashton top and I have one of these in like a dusty pink and I really liked it. So I'm making another one, but I purchased the sleeve expansion kit, which is like $5 and comes with like 5 sleeve options that you can then put on your shirt. So I'm very excited about that, but I'm just rocketing through the instructions of the shirt and next thing I know, I'm sewing binding on one of the armholes and I got the whole thing sewn around the edge and I went, Tara, what the fuck are you doing? Once again, couldn't see the stitches to get them undone because it's the exact same color as the fabric and that's an issue that I have apparently. So I just cut it. I cut it off as close, like right at the stitch. And then I'm just going to hope that hopefully if I do way smaller seam allowance on that sleeve, that hopefully it will be okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And then also another thing I did, apparently sleeves and I were not friends because I always forget to make them mirrored. So I went ahead and I did the first 2 sleeves, but I accidentally made them the exact same. And they have a front and a back obviously, but I'm just a silly idiot. So then I stopped working on it for a little while because I was like, I'm mad that I made a mistake. So I cut one out this morning the right way. So now I have a proper front and back sleeve. And then I did my little fold over here and top stitched it on. So now our sleeve edge is finished. So it's ready now to attach. Anyway, also bought myself some flowers at Trader Joe's last week and they're still looking okay. They still smell nice. Thirsty. I have not had anything to drink today. Where'd I put my dang drink? Gets a drink, forgets to bring it. Oh yeah, I made this shirt also like a long time ago, but I don't know if I ever showed it to you. It's a free pattern. It's the Mandy Boat Tee from Tessuti Fabrics. And the only little modification I did to it was just take in the sides by like 2 inches each, because it was very, there are some just like known things with this pattern where the sleeves are kind of tight, and they are a little bit tight on me, I think. I maybe could do a little bit of a sleeve adjustment next time I make it. But it's just a little 3/4 sleeve boat neck tee. Very cute, very soft, very drapey. I'm pretty sure this fabric is just like a straight up, oh, it's dirty. I'm pretty sure this fabric is just like a straight up polyester, perhaps. I think I just picked it up at Joann to make like a mock-up of this pattern, and now I like it. Also, sad news, Joann is officially all closing. All stores closing. They just had their auction this weekend and liquidation time. Originally, they were going to be keeping open like 300 or so stores, but now, no longer. I know I don't like shop there a ton, but it is nice to have the option to go there and get some threads sometimes, or just pick up, like this black fabric that I'm working with today is from there. It's just like a viscose linen blend, and it's very drapey and soft and nice. And now I will always have to pay shipping for fabric. Like, there are a couple fabric shops in Minneapolis and St. Paul. That's quite a drive for me, so I don't know. And they're also just like kind of fancier shops, you know what I mean? So they carry like the higher end fabrics that I don't necessarily want to buy for potentially making something I'm not gonna like. Like, that's what Joann is good for me. The lower end fabrics to like practice on and not worry about feeling like you're wasting it. Anyway, try to work on this shirt a little bit. Great, now we can do the bottom hem, and then we get to do our fun little sleeves. Man, black fabric is not the easiest to work with, is it? Can't see shit. Cute, adorable. Trying to figure that out by just like a visual diagram, now that I've done it, is obviously so simple and easy, but I was sitting here for like probably 10 minutes, like, this way, this goes there, that goes there, is this, what do I do here? And it's so funny when you're doing something new, like this style of sleeve for the first time, and like sleeves in general are just for some reason something that I have to really sit and ponder a little bit to make sure that I'm doing it right, because my brain has a hard time looking at a diagram and thinking, okay, I do this, until I actually do it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. A video is usually my preferred instruction method. Also, it's like slow season for fabric shops, and so I've been getting so many emails about discounts and, hey, we haven't heard from you in a while, here's $5 off your next order, here's $10 off your next order. And I'm like, you guys, I know you don't know, but it's February and I'm on a fabric buying ban, okay? So stop sending me these emails that are incredibly tempting. It is February 24th. We have a couple days to go until I'm allowed to buy fabric. But I really don't think I should, because I still have a couple fabrics I haven't even touched yet, so it's so hard to say no to those discounts when you know that it's something you're going to use, and so why not get it for cheaper? Like, it's something that I would pay regular price for, but why not get it for a little bit of a deal? I will hold out until the end of February. I promise. I made a promise to you. I made a promise to me. We're not buying fabric in February. I know that I've shown you the Ashton top before in a previous video. Oh no, that's the one that I couldn't find it. When I was doing that video, I could not find the top, and I was so sad. I ended up, it was in one of my drawers, just hidden. But it's just like a basic, slightly cropped. I always make mine in between the long and the cropped version, because the cropped is too cropped for me, and the long is too long for me. So I like it in between, and it's just like a basic tank with some darts. One thing that I really love about this pattern is that the hem is done with like a hem facing. Sorry, black fabric is so hard to show. So it's done with a hem facing. So it's got this nice chunky thick hem. And then the inside is just like really beautifully finished, really clean, really nice. It's just a really fun top to sew and a really fun top to wear also. So all we have to do now is attach our sleeves, and I'm scared because, like I said, I messed up and I had to cut off that binding that I had initially put on. But thankfully this pattern is like very generous 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. So since I cut off 3/8, we still have 1/4 of an inch to work with. So so I'm hoping and praying, fingers crossed, if I just do that one side, which I have marked very clearly with some chalk, if we just do 1/4 of an inch seam allowance on that side, I think that should be okay. Be very careful. I will be careful, okay? I'll be so careful. The beans are done. The beans are done. Let's, which way do I want to be? I guess we'll be over here. Sorry, the light's on. Deal with it. Let's check our beans. Float valve down. That means safe. Pressure released. We're good to go. Here we go. Beans! I'm very excited about these beans. Way too excited about the beans, you guys. Now the recipe said that we might need to like simmer it to cook off some of the liquid. Here, let's scoop out a little cup so we can make sure that they're soft enough. Beans. I don't know about you, but I don't think those look too runny, because like it'll thicken up a little bit once it cools down, won't it? Let's taste some beans. They seem like they're soft. I think they are. They could use a little bit more salt for my taste, and maybe some like lime juice or something. They need an acidity. So our sweet potatoes are done too. They're sizzly, they're sweet, they're soft and gooey. There they are. This one is freaking huge. And it had like weird veins all over it. Very phallic looking. Sweet potatoes are just so dang good. Of course, they're sweet. Like, look at that. Sweet potato caramel basically happening down there. But like, squishy boy. Look at that. Ooey gooey sticky goodness. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So I'll let those cool a little bit, and then I'll just like peel off the skin and have the delicious soft insides. Yummy. I'm gonna do a quick dog W and then finish my sleeves and then have food, hopefully. That's the plan, okay? Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Excuse me, I'm wearing a nose strip because I needed it for walking the dogs, and it just feels so good to get air in the nose, so I'm just leaving it on for a little bit, okay? Anyway, so I walked dogs, I got back, and I put the sleeves on, and I think it worked just fine. So I did the one side of the 5/8 of an inch seam allowance, and did the other side at 1/4 inch seam allowance because I had to cut off the previous 3/8, you know what I'm saying? So also, I'm trying out the Aldi Zero Sugar Peach Tea, and it's really good. I was worried that it was gonna have too much of that like fake aspartame taste, but it really doesn't. I feel like black tea can sometimes do a really, really good job of sort of covering that up. And yeah, it's delicious. Really good peach tea. Sometimes you just want a freaking peach tea, you know what I mean? So let's wheel on over to the serger. Beep, 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 beep. Look, I actually rethreaded my serger to have black thread before I started working on this. I'm like scared to serge the edges of this tiny seam allowance. I don't want to accidentally cut more off because that would not be good. So let's start with the small one first to get the scary out of the way. Okay, okay. Sorry if I'm so nasally and unappealing sounding. I can never breathe through my nose after I walk the dogs. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I need to go to the doctor. I don't know. What's the doctor gonna say? Sounds like you have allergies. And I'll go, doesn't feel like it. There, and that time we cut some shit off because we don't need that. Thank you, Strooky. Thank you, serger. And look, now that we just do this, we're at the ironing board. What a great little setup. It feels so lazy. I also am aware that you are now balancing on a very rickety, crazy, moving about ironing board. Sorry about that. So for one sleeve, I did basting stitches to help it become more of the size of the sleeve opening. And then for the other one, because I had already trimmed it basically, I ended up not having to do that, and it just fit in perfectly, which was so nice. And I don't know if that has any negative ramifications, or if just having like a really huge seam allowance is kind of just more like a safety measure. It's really nice, you guys, to not have to fiddle and like easing in a sleeve. Like, there ain't no reason a freaking sleeve needs to be eased. I truly and wholeheartedly believe that. Just make the shit fit, you know? Like, make it the same size. Like, why do we have to do this easing fiddly bullshit? I know there's probably a reason, but I don't want to hear it. Just let me live in my naive world, okay? There she is. Cute little petal sleeves. Let me go put it on. Oh, it's so cute! Here it is. What do we think? Is it cute? I can't see it that well, obviously. I think this style of sleeve would perhaps work a little bit better in a more drapey fabric, maybe like a viscose or a rayon or something like that. But it's still pretty cute, and as it gets washed and worn, I mean, it is freshly like pressed, so that's adding a little bit to the stiffness, but I love this length. It's like a little bit swingy. It's not too long. I think my darts this round went much better than my first shirt's darts. But it's just really cute, and I love having a little sleeve cap moment. Can you see that? A little petal sleeve? That is too freaking cute. And honestly, mostly I wanted to make this shirt, and I just used this fabric because I just had this fabric, but I want to make this shirt in this freaking viscose challis that I have. This is so cute. Look at that. Bright ass pink with like brown and cream and white little dots on it. This is an Atelier Brunette. I think this one is the viscose challis. I also have a rayon challis from them, and I want to use one of them to make this shirt basically, and I just wanted to make a wearable muslin, I suppose. So that's what the black one is, and I 100%, 1000% will wear this shirt, like without a doubt. And it comes together so quick, and now that I know how to do all the steps for the sleeves, I'm assuming it's gonna go much nicer in this beautiful, drapey, like, look at this. Look at that. So swingy, so drapey. This fabric is gorgeous, beautiful. I love it. I'm very excited to use it for something. All right, well, now that our sewing project is done, I think it's time to eat some food because I am ready for beans, sweet potatoes, and chicken. So let's do that. All right, well, this might not look like the most delicious meal, but just plain roasted sweet potatoes, so good. Truly doesn't need anything else on it. It's so sweet and delicious. And let's try our scary chicken. A little bit salty, but that's not bad. Well, 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 look at that. I think I had a really great day today. Thanks for hanging out with me today, letting me show you my grocery haul, sewing some stuff together and making some black beans. I will absolutely be making those black beans again and again and again and again and again because holy moly, they're so good and so easy. I was always so put off by making black beans from like dried beans simply because you normally have to soak them forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Not in the Instant Pot, baby. 50 minutes. All right, this is great. I'm gonna go eat this and probably play Subnautica because I deserve it. I've already played it like twice, but I'm back into it again, okay? I'm making a sick base right now, and I'm about to make a prawn suit. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner, and yeah, I hope you had a good day. See ya.